All right, this will be a quick tour of the OutdoorEd.com website. So I'm logged in already, and here I am at the home page. And the menu bar at the top gives me the main features to access information on the site. So we have company information here to be able to search for companies and schools, access things like associations, consultants, various things. Jobs takes me to the jobs homepage, being able to search for jobs. If you have a company profile subscription that has access to job postings, to be able to post a job. Trainings, to go to the training homepage, and also to be able to search for trainings, again, if you have a subscription, to be able to post trainings. The resources section gives you an overview at the homepage of the resources available, and then the different types of resources that are on the site: articles, blogs, conference listings, shared documents, news items, videos. And the search box just gives you access to all the major types of search. So site search is the full site search, searching the entire site. Then specific searches looking for companies, schools, jobs, trainings. Over to the right, you'll see access to your account and being able to log out. And there's also a search bar over here to the right. So that gives us access to the full site search. That's full text searching. So we can enter a term and it will search the entire site and bring up the results based on that term. Further down on the right in the site navigation section, which is on the pages throughout the site, gives you quick access to, again, the different content types: articles, blogs, conferences, news, videos. There's also a drop down here that gives you access to submissions. So if you're interested in submitting content to the site to find out how to become an affiliate or to reactivate a company profile account, that gives you information to do those things. It also gives you access to the store. So for either purchasing legal cases from the Recreation Law Center or subscription products like an annual company profile. If we scroll back up, we'll just sort of see the content that's typically on the home page. So a sort of a welcome message. We can see current job postings. And again, if we sort of click, we'll go off to see those specific postings. Featured article and the topic areas that that article was filed under. Be able to access more articles. Featured blog posting. And again, drilling down to the particular topics that it was tagged as. Any upcoming trainings. Outdoor Ed news items, company directory, so some of the companies that are listed in the directory, shared documents, and upcoming events like conferences, and featured video. So all of this is just a kind of an overview of the type of content here and gives you a great snapshot from the homepage of what you can access on the site. One of the other great aspects of the site is that it is fully mobile ready. So if we start to shrink the site, you will see that various items start to compress. So if you're looking at a tablet, if you're looking at a phone, the whole site is structured so it will resize for whatever device you're using it on. So, and then still give you full access to all the different parts of the site. So it's mobile ready from the outset, which makes it great when you're looking for at the site from all sorts of different types of devices. And that was one of our key design elements. So let's take a quick look at search. The search feature is one of the most powerful features of the site, because it gives you the ability to search by keywords and titles across all of the content in the site. So for example, if we enter a term like risk management and click search, we'll see that it found 39 different items where the search tag was risk management. And we can scroll down here and look at those different items. Clicking here will take us to that particular item, sort of a brief summary coming from the text. It tells us what kind of content it is, that this is a document. As we scroll down, we see international risk management. This is an article. Obviously, they're tagged risk management. That makes sense because that was part of the search terms. Over here on the right, we see the search filters. So what we can see here is that under the topics category, there are 12 items that are on the site with the search term risk management that are filed under conferences, and 3 under legal issues, 6 under program management. So if we click this box, it will allow us to drill down to see just those 6 items where the terms are both risk management and the category was program management. So now we can go in here and see these categories of things. So you can see the search filtering capability is really powerful. Within that, we can see that there's 1 article and 5 documents. And we can also look and see the date that these items were created. So by continuing to click in these boxes, I can drill deeper down to just see the documents that are related to risk management. The other important thing is that we linked all of the content in the site. So for example, if we see that something was filed under conferences and we're interested in finding out more about conferences, I can click on that topic. And now it will take me to the page with all of the conference information. So anything that was posted and tagged with the conference heading, I now have access to. And again, I can drill down. I see a news item here. I see an event. I see another event. So I can quickly look at all of those things. Pop back up to our original sort of search page. So you can see that the search is very, very powerful. In addition to the site search, we also have a series of specific searches. So we can search for companies, jobs, schools, and that's linked from this menu item. And you can also get to it, for example, from the jobs section. Now we'll take a quick look at some of the other sort of features within the site. So if we go to resources, we can take a look at articles. So in the articles section, we have a bunch of topic filters that we can apply to looking at articles, and scroll down, look at quick summaries of the articles, and sort of drill down to the different articles, page through them. Similar sorts of things you'll get with blogs. Again, going to the blog page and be able to sort of drill down into the different blog postings. Conferences takes us to upcoming conferences and being able to get details about what's happening with these conferences, locations, etc. Documents are shared, uploaded documents. So again, we can go and look at a variety of things, go ahead and drill down into the descriptions, download the documents. News items are, again, some of the latest news, press releases, other things that are happening in the outdoor education industry. We can search by category. Is it equipment issue, a recall, general outdoor news, press release, and again, drill down into the particular news item. And videos. Again, we can look by the video topics, but we can sort of scroll down through the different videos, read the descriptions, watch them online. Job postings. We can take a look at some of the jobs that are posted on the site. And we have the ability of kind of scrolling down through here and looking at the job, where it is located, the type of job it is, the particular company. So we can go ahead and click on the particular job title. We can see the company. We can drill down and take a look at that company description, look at the description of the particular job. And if we wanted to, go and take a look at the actual company itself and look at their detailed profile, get more information about how to be in touch with that particular company. So, of course, that takes us to the company profile page where we have a full list of the thousands of company directory profiles, schools, and other organizations that are all listed. And again, we can drill down here. If we want to get more detailed in terms of search, we can drill down into the company search, and we can, again, as our site search, we can filter by the type of organization, categories, where they're located around the world, etc. Here we are at the jobs homepage. If we want to go and do a specific search for jobs, we can click here and go to the job search page. So the job search allows us to search by job title. So for example, program coordinator, company name, or keywords within the particular position. And it shows us kind of a general listing of some of the things that are already posted. But if we look, for example, for program coordinator, it will search and find all of the jobs that have program coordinator in the title. And again, we can see here the particular company that's listing that position, whether it's full-time, where it's located, and we can read more about it. We can see the total number of jobs that have that position. Similar to the search screen that we saw previously, we can filter now by employment type. So we can look for program coordinators that are part-time or seasonal. We can filter down by job location. And one of the other great things is if you have an account on Outdoor Ed, we can save this search. So you can go ahead and save this search for program coordinator. Let's say you were looking for program coordinators in the Southwest. So we have 6 different positions that fit that search criteria. I can go ahead and save this. I can give it a name, and I can select an interval for how often I'll get notified about postings like this. So the next time a program coordinator position in the Southwest is posted, I'll get an automatic email with a link back to that. So this is a great feature for people who are searching for jobs. You can do similar things with companies and trainings. If you're looking for particular types of organizations, you can save that search, and if a new organization is added that has those search criteria, you'll get an email. Similarly for training postings. If you're looking for a wilderness first responder course in a particular part of the country and you save that search, a new one gets posted, you'll get an email. We're back to the home page, and that's some of the key features of the site.